Still positive, Mick?
Morning, Mom. Still alive. I'm not optimistic.
Was he ever conscious?
If you're asking who to look for, I'd say a butcher. This man was gutted. Excuse me. They're out in left field down there. Sent me in the opposite direction. So, what do we got?
No good.
Then they begrudge a cop a living wage. Subject to a totally unmotivated attack. Man lies fighting for his life. That is your sense, isn't it, Frank? I mean, it was an unmotivated attack. Garibaldi wasn't in trouble, was he?
Frank Ferrillo. I'm Harry's captain.
Anthony Garibaldi.
Chief Daniels.
How do you do?
He's alive?
Still alive, still in there fighting.
Because they said that he was extremely critical. He's a fighter, you know. I mean, he's still fighting.
This is the time to trust your department. The people assigned are the ones that are going to catch the SOB who did this to Garibaldi. Meanwhile, we all got our own responsibilities and our jobs. Item 1. APB remains current for Lee Cleveland. 5'9", black, no distinguishings.
He's a mayor's son.
Nothing from the pews today, okay? And he's considered armed and dangerous. Item 2. Matt Gieslin's coming through the Jefferson corridor this a.m. He's the guy that's running across the state for cancer research. He's lost a leg to the disease, which don't make his running any easier, but from what I hear, he makes out okay. Check the board upstairs for crowd control. Be of assistance when we can. Item 3, Operation Bolita. State Lottery Board, it's getting its semi-annual transfusion of publicity on our backs today. Lieutenant Goldblum and Bunce leave with assigned personnel right after roll call. They're going to coordinate with Mr. Loring Oler from the State Board. Item 4. Now, let's not forget, while we're worrying about our own, that an individual from the Hack Bureau went down yesterday, too. His name is F-R-O-B-E-L. He had a lousy sense of humor. Contributions for his kids' tuition are going to be accepted at the Hack Bureau downtown. Division's going to be handling the investigation. Now, I'm going to be posting notices every half hour or in case Garibaldi's condition changes. Mobile units, dispatch is going to have updates, too. Now, I mean it, people. We don't want anybody taking personal time, cowboying around, or going on one-person crusades. Let's also remember that the work is dangerous. That's it. Let's roll. Let's do our jobs. Hey. Let's be careful out there.
I got days coming.
I got personal time, Neil.
Division gave us extra detectives. Thanks, guys.
Henry, listen. We're Ralston bookies. Give us a chance to drive your pop, okay?
You got it.
Let me explain something here. So you guys are playing the horses. I'm going to be buying the race. So here we go. 3 minutes. Yeah, but all fresh bills, Arthur. All fresh bills. Well, look, hey, you tell me. Another country where you got a shot as good as you got here. You can't tell me, right? You know why? Because this country is the greatest country on the planet Earth.
Especially if you're the $9 number, right?
Hey, listen, Smokey, you want to learn something? Did Thomas Jefferson hit his number?
What?
No. Was Abraham Lincoln playing single action with his Gettysburg Address? No. So because I hit my number, does not change if I am correct in my point or not.
All right, come on, move on. Get out of here.
We're cops.
Cops? They're gonna bust the smoke.
Hey, you can't bust the smoke, sir.
Out of the way, fellas.
I got a number slip in there. I didn't get paid yet.
Here. Ovation. Get the hell out of there. Move. Hey, where you going, Ace? I'm not flushing evidence. I happen to got a bladder infection. Yeah, well, you can go down at the station. Come on, look out. Grab him, will you please?
Hey, get him over here. What is going on here? What kind of fascist crap is this?
Are you employed here?
No, but I do have a little bit of business. Arthur, you know I hit that number.
You're taking all my work.
There's a $9 number in there. That's a $3,600 score.
You know, if you played the legal lottery, you wouldn't have these kind of
Oh,
problems.
yeah, I hope you get dysentery. I hope you trip and fall on an on-rushing truck.
You don't want to get popped. I suggest you leave.
Oh, if I don't want to get popped, I want to eat my arm. You know, they show it to you, they let you smell it cooking, but they never let you taste it.
We have a 911. Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner Peebles Drive, on 24th Street.
Hey, look. I'm a nickel operator, fellas. I mean, I don't give no one credit to get in trouble. Unless I'm gonna go and whack a cop.
Okay, Freddie, we'll be looking to hear from you, okay?
Total cooperation.
You've got nothing.
Here.
Andy Sedita.
What's this, victimless crime day? What the hell's going on?
Some questions for you, Andy. Come on.
Friend,
Hey, applied for that job at the Koreans.
did you get it?
Yeah, looks like I did. So, look, I was remembering what you said, you know, about front me for the calculator.
Mm-hmm.
I priced him at 3 places, and it looks like Birnbaum's got the best.
So what's the damage?
$8.95.
Oh, no big deal. Here we go.
I don't got any change.
You just owe me $10.
First paycheck. I appreciate this.
All right. You take care of business.
Do me a For instance, when could that evidence be released?
Hey, you're getting to be a real pain in the groin.
I'm sorry you missed your hit.
Come on, I just got out of the joint. We could be talking about maybe my last $9 here.
Bust this guy.
Okay, all right. Hello.
Hello.
Detectives Barreau in Washington around?
They're busy right now. Stan, how's Garibaldi?
No change.
Mayor's waiting for you. Duty guy says he's been in and out all night.
Anything new on his son?
No, Ozzy has him guilty back to the Brinks job. No tackies today. Hill Street.
How's your man?
Bad.
What is it?
Look at the night sheet. Three crimes in a 4-block area and no arrests.
It's a high crime area, Ozzy. That neighborhood has 3 robberies half the nights of the week.
He's doing those crimes. I want a saturation patrol.
That would be inappropriate. Have you been home?
What isn't appropriate is you answering professional inquiries with intrusions into my personal life. Or maybe if you hadn't been so liberal with advice to Leona, she wouldn't have bailed him out. I'm sorry. I think of him doing these things, hurting people, destroying himself. Maybe I should go home.
I'll keep you informed.
Mayor? Hey, D.A. Bernstein? I want the makeup of the panel. Keep me apprised of that.
Kids are easy. My 2 stay indoors till they're 40. After that, they're on their own. I know you've got other things in mind besides the commission.
I'd like to have you serve as counsel.
I want to. Department needs this, Frank.
What?
Leah was in my office. When you called yesterday, she hit the roof.
Probably never home as it is.
Any kind of estimate as to time frame?
I could tell you 10 days for the hearings and then 2 weeks to write the reports, but
No way to know.
it depends on what we turn up.
I want to do it. I also want a marriage to come home to. I'm seeing Leah for lunch. Can you give me the morning?
Sure.
How are you going to juggle the time?
I take the 5th.
I didn't know that Korean was hiring.
I went by the Kubiak last night, saw a sign of him.
Ain't that nice? It's wonderful to see how people can change. Now, the only question is, can that Trenton Moore boy use an abacus like this?
Oh, that's real funny, Renko. I'm getting him a calculator, all right?
Ain't you sweet?
Yeah. Walker. Walker. I says,
Luana, you are not going to contest the will. That isn't grounds. You can't get a will thrown out on grounds of spite. I don't agree. I don't think she was punishing you for moving to Hawaii. I think Ma just wanted to give Aunt Tessie the brooch. That was it. Please, stop it. You don't mean that. Luana, if that came true, you know how bad you would feel? I don't think Aunt Tessie drives anymore anyway. Sis, I gotta go. Everything okay with you? Samoan? Really? Let me know if it gets serious. Robin's fine. Actually, she's fine. I'll talk to you soon. You too. Bye.
I didn't know Garibaldi very well. Oh, don't yield him to the past tense yet, Valentine. We never know when hope will be rewarded. My word, Laura.
Assigned for burglary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing here?
There's somebody I couldn't get out of my mind. Listen, Howard, could you take me to the bus stop? Otherwise, I'm going to be late for work.
Oh, I suppose I could take 10 minutes.
Could you make it 15?
What do you need 5 extra minutes for?
So we can park in an alley?
15 minutes, Valentine. Personal time. You wanted.
Filthy, rutting swine. Jeez. There's something funny about that woman.
The lieutenant's dating that?
Yeah.
I met her last night at Kubiak.
I think she's very attractive. Her name is Mora.
Mora, huh? Well, we used to pop her up at the Heights for solicitation. Her name was Maurice.
Look, our khakis aren't going to be back until tomorrow. Now, I definitely said that we needed that temp for 2 days. I'm not going to argue with you. Just get somebody up here, will you?
Hold on. It's Leo.
Oh, I'll call you back. Maybe it's okay. Leo, you dashing young swain. Any shot of you coming in a day early? What? Oh, I see. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a big surprise. Well, it's a huge surprise. Well, all the best to you. All we drum. Say hello.
Who hello?
Leo and Natalie. They're gonna move to New Zealand. They want to raise a family in a nuclear-free zone.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground, Detective. Though, in my opinion, if a man gets cut in an alley, I look for some junkie. I figure some yaw I'm looking to fix.
Appreciate it. Come on.
You getting anywhere?
Nowhere.
Mr. Garibaldi, I'm Patsy Mayo. I was your son's partner up until a few months ago.
I'm his father.
Is there any change?
No change. They asked if they could have his organs if he passed on. You hate to give up hope.
Then don't. Mind if I sit?
Please.
The manager said they cleaned the van out totally. They took the stereo, the suitcase with the contributions.
Folks, please just step back behind the van, everyone. Press, photographers, back behind the van, everyone, all right? Thank you very much.
He says they stole about 5,000 or 6,000.
Where's Jerry? Anybody look in the closet? Anybody look in the hotel in the closet?
Are you this guy here, Matt Geisler?
Yeah, but did anybody check in the hotel in the closet?
Don't worry, I'll handle this. Don't be breaking up a sweat now. I'm McDonough. Jerry McDonough, I'm his manager. Anyway, can you believe these people, huh? Guy runs his heart out 200 miles on one leg and one big heart, and they take everything he's stood for.
You got a time of lost estimate, Mr.
McDonough. Jerry McDonough, his personal manager, yeah. Anyway, you know what I was doing? I was loading the last load in the alley here. Come out, wham! Look, the window's smashed, see? Speakers ripped out, suitcase with our contributions gone. Figure they maybe don't even know what they got, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I gotta get going or I'm not gonna make my 8 miles.
Don't worry, man. I'll get this taken care of. Don't worry.
Well, are you gonna bring the van?
Yeah, me and Murph, yeah.
Hey, come on, guys. We don't make the Jefferson overpass by noon. We forget it.
So go on, go.
Okay, I'll see you later, okay? I'll see you at 139th Street.
You got it.
Mr. McDonough, we're going to need you for about an hour or so.
Oh, let me crying out loud. How
Well, so let's get in our unit over here. Let me tell you something. See, if you're right and these guys don't know what they've got, maybe we can see somebody with a suitcase walking around here.
Well, you think?
Yeah, I think so. And also, there's a lot of paperwork to take care of, right?
Yeah, the main event figures.
Step right in here. We'll take a little ride, won't we?
200 miles on one leg for nothing. Unbelievable. Look, we'll have a statement at the Hotel Swain tonight. It's our next stop.
Is the robbery going to mean cancellation of his run?
Look, nothing's going to make Matt quit. The question's whether logistically we're going to be able to meet expenses, give him the support he needs. Man just had 6 months chemotherapy. There's also $8,000 contributions are not going to be made up unless, of course, you get some generous individuals or conceivably a foundation to come forward and give us support.
Sign here
we need
and sign here. Thank you.
Excuse me, man. Are you associated with the courageous runner?
Matt Giesen, right? I'm Jerry McDonough, I'm his coach.
Fletcher Daniels, chief of police. Heard about the robbery in my car. You men are gonna get full SID backup on this one. Take Coach McGonigal back to the crime scene, do a full witness workup.
If you don't mind, Chief, I'd like to be back with Matt as soon as possible.
Listen to me, Coach McDonough. On behalf of this city and this department, I pledge to you, difficult though street crime may be to solve, on this one we're hanging tough. Notify SID where to meet you.
Okay, Coach, let's get on.
Look, I don't know what this is going to accomplish, you guys. I mean, after all,
if I go along?
this is wasted energy, unless, of course, you get some generous individuals who can conceivably a foundation to come forward and give us the support we need and deserve.
The robbery of this cripple has frosted even my cool cookies, Frank. I just made SID available to your uniforms.
Thanks for the help, Chief.
Yeah. Coffee? Also, just to keep you current, I turned Ozzie Cleveland down on an attempted end run.
Saturation patrols.
Yeah. Poor guy's off the deep end. Wants your whole precinct out after his son. Also, I gather we're status quo in Garibaldi?
Status quo.
So, I just wanted to keep you up to date.
Chief, I haven't picked anybody for the commission yet.
How did it go with Gene Scapese?
Rescheduled.
Chief, Frank, am I disqualified from having opinions? Am I allowed to hope you pick a good man? Oh, Lord.
Go ahead and duck me, Chief Daniels. Why should today be any different than the last 4 weeks?
Wasn't ducking you at all, Faye. I'm glad to see.
Frank, how's Harry doing?
Lousy.
Well, gotta run.
Oh, Chief, have you seen our budget proposal?
We're going over it, Faye. I told you that.
With what, tweezers? The cost savings I'm suggesting will allow us to put the victim's aid back in the precinct for only 8% more than the present allocation.
Excuse me.
Great, Speedy Gonzalez. I'm only asking for what's fair.
Actually, Faye, you're asking for a good deal more.
What? A stinking 8%?
Faye, when a determination has been made, you will hear from my office. Please excuse me.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay. How are you?
I wasn't the one who was up all night. Any word on Garibaldi?
Well, they said his heart was irregular. Then it stabilized again. Gene Scapese. Seeing him for the commission.
Are you going to be able to do all this?
I'll have to pass on dinner, though.
I thought if you were going to the hospital, I'd like to go with you.
You sure?
Get some of that good cafeteria food.
Frank. Gene, you know Joyce. Gene Scapese.
Yes, of course. How are you?
Captain. Captain.
Man, We're coming up empty.
Detective work, babe. Detective work. Every 20 haystack there's bound to be needed.
Hey, Jay-Z, Neil.
Hi, Sid.
Hey, Sid, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
Make your parole?
I made my parole easy as pie. I've been having a little bad luck since I've been out.
Yeah, it takes a little time readjusting, Sid.
I understand you guys are questioning some bookies about a cop that got in?
Yeah. Garibaldi. Harry Garibaldi.
I know him. He's black hair.
What do you got?
Oh, listen, I'm gonna be absolutely straight with you guys. I had some paper that was confiscated in that numbers pile this morning. I was wondering if there's any conceivable way that maybe I can get that back.
Sid, you just admitted to frequenting a gambling establishment. Now, you know that's a violation of your parole, man.
Come on, guys. This was the $3,600 score.
Garibaldi.
Hey, what is this? Roller derby? Listen, it was a horse room on Utica and Jefferson. The guy used to come in all the time, get a line of credit. A couple guys said that maybe he was a cop. So what's this worth to me? Maybe like half a C?
What corner of Jefferson and Utica, huh?
Oh, south.
Come on.
I always get confused with the southwest side.
All right. If there's anything in it, you get 50 more.
Yeah?
Come on, Neil.
Look, I know you guys are just doing your jobs. You know, your chief told you to take me out here, right?
Sure did.
Well, the point is, just between us, you know, Matt does not have a great prognosis.
Is he aware of that?
It depends on what you mean aware. This thing's got phases, you know? How people accept it, what I'm saying is, he's pretty discouraged right now. I'd like to get back there with him.
Sure. Just show us where the van was parked. You can
Come
do
on,
that,
we'll have
right?
some
SID detective types come down here and we'll solve the whole shooting match for you.
Okay, well, the van was parked. It was right here against this wall, right here, parked right here.
Good for you. Good. You caught him.
Caught who?
Who I seen breaking into that van was parked here before.
You mean this man?
What the hell's he talking about?
I'm talking about you, mister. And that van with the crippled boy's picture on it.
The man's a lunatic. What are you, drunk, huh? I have to be Mr. Gieslin's personal manager.
More shame on you then. I come out here this morning, I see this man here take a brick, smash the window first. Then he goes in with a key, pulls out the stereo and takes them. Except some of the wires he throws in the dumpster.
You got your cards shuffled, bro. You gotta believe a damn street, Kim. And the guy's on lithium, 5 to 1.
That's the items right there. And I'll sign the complaint.
This is nuts. I'm the guy's manager, for crying out loud.
Jerry. Coach.
What?
You busted, pal. Let's go.
Hey, I saw him driving minding my own business.
Yeah.
This kid, black kid, about 5'10", pistol whips me, and I'm driving around looking for him, trying to find him. When I ran in, I got dizzy.
Where did he rob you?
Michigan and Genesee. He'll probably try to score down on 116 and Jackson.
Yeah, that's
You all right? Yeah.
Come on,
well,
back seat if you can walk. Stay in. Let's go. Suspect ID. Genesee. Suspect is armed. Get out.
Hey, Lee, police.
was appointing Sergeant Bates for backup. That's right where he belongs. Come on, fella. Still got some. This animal robbed me. Come on. Put a gun in my head. I'm glad he's dead. Let us do it, sir. Come on, let him through it. Give him some help, please. Come on. Let him help you. What's our problem?
Police, you're under arrest.
For what? Guys think the phones were never invented? Everyone knows you're hitting all the horse roads.
Hey, don't cop no attitude, old dude. We want to know the name of your boss. Who'd be in charge of giving credit?
Credit for what?
Well, look here, Andy. What's going on? Good. We have to talk some more, Andy.
About what? Hey, you forgot to tell us a few things, Andy. About what?
About a certain cop used to play the horses in here. Down at the station, we'll tell you all about it. Send us a bill.
So you kicked the wall down. You check the lease? Because I got no connection with that place.
Oh, you just sit back there and trim your nails.
I drink coffee. It's a coffee room. You know, if you'd gone in the alley, come to the door like a gentleman.
That's your horse room, Andy.
Well, looks like I got to bother my attorney.
Forget it. You're not going to call him.
What? Hey, explain it to him.
He did it, Neil. He killed Garibaldi.
Hey, this guy's crazy. I want my attorney. Hey, easy, Katie. You're out of control.
Take your jacket off.
What?
Take your jacket off. Take it off.
What?
Take your jacket off. Come on, take it off. Come on. Hey, Neil, take a whiff. That's murder. Garibaldi was betting with you. How deep did he go?
I don't know who bets. I don't know.
Did you probe him, Andy? How did you sell?
I want my attorney!
You did it!
Can you give me a soft drink? I got low blood sugar and my ears are beginning to ring. Please.
I gotta say something to him. Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry. He gave us no way out.
I'm sure that's so.
We identified ourselves. He put his weapon right on my partner. I'm sorry, sir.
Sir, is there anything you'd like to ask me about it? Excuse me.
Frank.
Ray?
I was just at the hospital. They don't think Garibaldi will live through the day.
I know, I heard.
Oh, I just cleared out my desk.
Nervous about the command?
I feel so unprotected. Like I'm going out to sea in a tiny boat alone.
I feel a little unprotected myself, knowing you're not going to be here.
We're only a telephone call away from each other.
Ray, I know you're going to be very busy, but you've heard about the commission I'm heading to investigate Keenan.
And the corruption, of course.
If it's corruption.
Yes, if.
You'd be a great asset if you'd serve.
Really? You would choose me?
I just did.
Thank you, Frank. Captain Cayetan is on board.
Good.
Mr. Mayor, I am deeply sorry.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Thanks for all you did, Frank. Leona and I both appreciate it. I'm sorry, guys. You can't believe how much you remember.
You guys, you don't understand something, all right?
What's that?
Let me finish.
Finish.
The run, the money raising, we weren't gonna make it. I don't know, the money's been a trickle, see?
few people donate services, but then we got expenses, we got meals, hotels. Every day he runs, every day we fall farther behind the goal he set.
So you figured that you would stage a robbery, stir up a little sympathy, and let the guilt money roll in.
Plus, we still have the dough that was supposed to be gone. I just couldn't stand to see him fail.
Don't suppose you talked this over with Matt.
What, are you kidding? To demoralize him? To implicate him in a fraud?
Oh, Lord, will you look at this? You ever tell me you had 6 convictions, that you're barred from racetracks up and down the East Coast?
Oh, for crying out loud.
That is the lamest story I have heard in a month. And besides that, you filed a false report to my partner.
Okay, I filed a false report.
And you stole the money.
Mr. McDonough, I'm Joyce Davenport, public defender. May we?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta let me out of here. You can't do this.
We can't. You mean this isn't happening, Andy?
You can't hold me. I want to go.
Something worrying you? Hey, Neil. Why would this strunz be so anxious to get out? You got some skirt waiting, Andy? Afraid maybe someone knows you're in here? Maybe someone thinks you're gonna give him up.
Neil, J.D.
I want to get out of here. I want to talk to my attorney.
Stay.
Is that Andy Sedita?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lawyer at the front desk wants to know if we're holding him. Why was interrogation signed to a John Doe?
That guy in there is wrong, Captain. We want to sweat him.
We know that Harry gambled with him, Captain. And our informant thought that he might have a line of credit.
Do we have a charge?
No.
Kick him.
Look, Captain, up to now, we got squat on this case. We're gonna have to take some shots.
Put a tail on him if you want, but get him out of here.
Mr. McDonough and I have conferred. Is there any chance if Mr. McDonough returned the money if Matt Giesland didn't press charges?
Look, I'm not
Could
asking.
we then drop on the false filing?
I don't want to ask this for me. I'm asking this because I don't want to see Matt go in the bucket. He's getting real sick. And he doesn't have much longer.
We gotta report the crime to the victim, at least.
Just give me that chance. Just leave it up to him. Let's go.
I'd appreciate in the future you give me a jingle before you violate my client's rights.
Adios, Andy. Keep in touch. I don't think Sedita did it. I don't think he's got the stones. But Garibaldi was playing that horse ring.
Maybe he takes us to somebody. I got a couple division guys.
Look, before I tell you, I'm just asking you to understand. I really was doing it for us, so we could keep going.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell him.
Hey, listen, are you warming up, Coach?
You just tell me what.
I got a criminal record. Your coach faked the robbery this morning, Mr. Giesland. He took the money himself.
Is this a joke?
No joke.
Now, sir, you can fill out a complaint right here. We'll take this coach back to Hill Street Station. We'll book him.
Well, what if I don't make a complaint?
Well, I'll let the false report go, and then we can keep moving. We can keep moving.
For crying out loud, Jerry! Do you know how much it hurts me to have to run every day?
I know.
Were you even gonna tell me? Or were you just gonna keep the money?
Hey, that hurts.
No, I wanna know. Were you gonna keep the money?
I don't know. I'm so full of crap.
But I think I was going to give it back, I think.
I mean, we all kid ourselves a little bit, right, man? I mean, we all think to ourselves a little, right, so we can keep going.
What are you trying to say?
I want to keep going with you. Let me keep going with you, please. Please.
I want you to.
Oh, Dave. Hey, he wants me to stay. He wants me to keep going with him. Let me keep going with him.
So get going.
Go ahead. Come on. Come on. You want to ride in the van, huh? Huh? We'll be fighting rush hour in a minute or two here.
No, I just want to run.
All right.
How many miles we gotta go?
We got 4 miles to the hotel. Listen, you run ahead. I'll be right with you. I'm right behind you.
So you haven't seen him too much?
No, not in the last few months. We try to get together after work.
I haven't been in touch too much either. I think, well, he was mad at me. I got upset. He left law school. It's his own life. He should do what makes him happy. He was always a very ambitious boy.
Mr. Garibaldi? Dr. Kaplan, hospital administration. Have you had a chance to consider those forms?
I'm sorry. I've tried to decide.
Are there questions you want to ask me?
Would you rather not talk about this now?
You wouldn't do it till there's no chance.
No, there's a short time after the brain isn't working anymore when other organs are still salvageable.
If they will help someone.
That's a generous decision, sir. Thank you, sir.
He was always helping somebody. He was always a good boy.
The sweetest smile I've ever seen.
His smile could light up a room.
I still got the car. What the hell's going on?
Not in here.
What?
Not in here. We're in Sedita's apartment. He's not in here.
They lost him.
Check the alley.
I'm checking the alley, but we lost him.
Yeah, I don't like that new lieutenant much. Bunce? He has a sort of a simian congeniality. Well, he was making some wisecracks about your friend.
What sort of wisecracks?
I'd rather not be specific, sir.
I see.
Lieutenant Bunce. Yeah, how you doing? I understand you were disparaging my companion this morning.
Oh, don't get up in arms, Lieutenant.
I'm not up in arms. What is it that you said about Morgan?
What, are we gonna duke it out here?
Unless you can explain yourself.
Look, Lieutenant, all I said was this Mora looked an awful lot like a Maurice we used to pop for soliciting when I was at Heights.
You mean...
Hey, there's no crime in being fooled, Lieutenant. I mean, my guess, Mora never let you check out her equipment.
Excuse me. Maybe it's his sister.
Frank. Always lunch with Leah. I was on the ropes early. I rallied during dessert.
Leah was saying if I'm going to be counsel, she thinks I should get some recognition.
I agree.
She was saying maybe there could be a release about my being appointed.
I'll talk to Daniel's press people. Thank you, Early.
If they're crooked, let's catch them. This is Lieutenant Hunter, Hill Street. And I... Sorry, I was wondering if you could punch up a name check for me. Good. First name Maurice. Last name, try Charpentier. No Charpentier? Figures. What about Carpenter? No Carpenter. Well, I'm sorry, Charpentier was all they gave me. Well, I understand if I had prints, but I don't have prints. Thank you, Detective.
I don't know what Bunce's game is, sir, but Mora's a beautiful woman.
Thank you, Valentine.
How the hell they lose him?
Happens, babe.
We should have tailed him.
We just spent 3 hours in the same room with the guy, didn't
I'm telling you what we should have done, just like Garibaldi.
Whoever did it must have figured Sedita was talking to us.
Sorry, guys. We didn't want to get too close.
Hi, Patsy.
Captain? Miss Davenport?
Detective?
My wife, Joyce Davenport.
How do you do? Any progress in solving it, Captain?
We're following some leads.
It's probably very hard with something like this where it's just unprovoked and out of the blue.
I'm sorry. He's gone.
Thank you for staying with me.
I'm sorry.
I'm so glad his mother didn't live.
She loved him so very much.
Thanks.
That's 12.
12 what?
12 size.
Trying to plan our expenses, you know, a budget. Now we gotta figure in a replacement car.
I know. I've started thinking about the changes. But I'm still excited.
We gotta make sure we do everything right.
Can we make a promise to each other? I mean, we are who we are, but as much as we can we try and share what's going on inside? I mean, with what we're feeling. Like, I'm a little afraid right now.
I am a little too, but I am still very happy.
I am too.
Oh.
I frightened you.
Yeah, of course.
Admittedly, entering as I did is a wrong thing to do. Behaviorally, it's a throwback to a period of my life when surprise, deception was an element of survival. You seem uneasy.
Well, I'd like to think that I know you, Howard.
But one can never be sure.
No, I suppose not.
That's my problem. I'm not sure of you.
What would you like to be sure about? I've told you how I feel. Do you think I've lied?
No. No, I don't think you've lied.
Then what's left? What else matters?
But we've only made one kind of love.
And didn't I satisfy you?
Yes, you did. It's been suggested that you might not be totally genuine.
That I might not be female? You could examine me, Howard, and you would find that anatomically I'm a woman. But that wasn't always so. I had an operation. Before that, I was a very unhappy person.
Oh, God. You deceived me.
How? By not revealing everything that I am or ever was? Have you revealed that, Howard? Oh, Howard. Don't you want to hold me?
I can't. I can't even touch you. I'm afraid.
You're afraid of me?
I'm afraid of what I might do.
Well, then I guess you'd better go.
Yes. Yes, I'm going.
Howard, if there ever comes a time when you're not afraid, come back.
It's just bad police work. Come on, let yourself up. Didn't want to get too close. We gave him too much slack.
Lou, one more time.
Three-man tail, Lieutenant.
Keep doing it.
Let me play you. Hey, Lou. Lou, what do you gotta do around here to get a drink?
Hi. Hi, Patsy. Can I have a beer, please? You okay? Can't stop thinking about it. Don't try. You know, when I first met Harry, I thought, whoa, looks, brains, energy, charm. Guy had the whole package. I came on like a real wonder boy. I don't know what beat him loose. I knew he was in trouble. I knew he was getting in trouble and I didn't do anything. I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm not drinking.
We're gonna get the guy, baby. We're gonna get him, baby. We'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah.
Oh.
Go right.
Oh.